Fox Boy is back with another accessory review. In today's video, we're going to do the most useless Honda Element accessory, which is the roof hatch storage bag. Let's get into it.
You missed.
I feel like this is going to be a fun review. I see a ton of these listed for sale, but none of which that I've seen for over like $30 until recently. Some dude had one of these for $200, which is crazy. But these are the most unpopular, the most useless accessory. I've never seen anybody actually use this, and in a ton of elements, I found them under the spare tire at a junkyard. So you might be able to find these at the junkyard. They're super common. I don't know if they came with every element or not, but yeah, the market is completely full of these, and we're gonna actually test to see how useful it is. Let's get into it. For your viewing pleasures, we're gonna take the cargo tray out. See what we got going on. The roof hatch storage bag.
Read the one in Spanish for our Spanish audience.
Sac de arrangement to, no, this is French. The roof hatch storage bag is designed to hold your moonroof when you have it completely out. So I guess let's test it out and see how it works. So it unfolds like this, and it's the same shape as your moonroof. So let me take this out. This thing has probably never been taken out. With our moonroof out, we are ready to store it. Before I unzip this, we're going to latch it down. So there's 4 separate latches on either corner, and they latch into these hooks right here. This one goes into this one. This one goes into this one over here. Under the rear seats, there's another one of those clips. So we're just gonna stretch this back there like that. And finally, let's get the other one clipped in like that. Now let's unzip it. On the inside, you can see it's basically the same material as what's on the outside. I guess you can load it from the glass facing up or the glass facing down, it doesn't really matter. And then finally we can zip it up. So now with your moonroof out, you can have a storage spot for this. And it kind of holds it in place, but...
Can the straps be tightened?
Nope. There's not really much more to say about it. This is how it works. That's where it ties down. This is what it's designed for. I wonder if there's a way to hook it from the ceiling. I've always felt like it hangs from the ceiling rather than be on the floor. So we're gonna do a little experiment and see if I can figure out some way to put it up on the ceiling. This would be the more sensible way to do it for me, because that holds it in much better. It's not gonna go anywhere. You can still see through the rear view mirror, and you're still able to store stuff in here. I actually feel like this is more useful than having it sit on the ground. So if I had to do this myself, I would say this is how I would store it.
But who realistically takes their sunroof out?
Yeah, true. Now I guess here's the point in the video. I give you guys some statistics about it. So like I said in the beginning, you really don't see these listed for more than 30 bucks. I would say 15 to 25 is gonna be on average what you see them listed for. Nobody really buys them. Aftermarket options, there's no aftermarket options for this. Like I said, it's kind of useless, so for somebody to make another one isn't really worth their time. The ease of install, pretty simple and straightforward, and this bag would be pretty easy to store in your seat compartment or just anywhere. What would I rate this accessory out of 10? I'm honestly gonna say a 0. I would say like a 2, but I think for the video, I've never had a 0 out of 10. I feel like no accessories for the Element are deserving for a 0 out of 10. But this one is just, I gotta do it. This is the first 0 out of 10 accessory on this channel. Finally, my opinion on this accessory is it's really not useful. Usually you just pop up the moonroof instead of take it all the way out. And this storage bag, it's not really worth it. You can find other ways to store this. So yeah, that's my opinion. Alex, what do you think?
This is my rear hatch storage bag. I think I got it from a junkyard. Probably paid like $2 or $3, and I feel like I overpaid. It is supposed to go on the floor, but it's kind of useless because then you can't put anything on top of it. I also think that maybe like 3 people in total have ever taken their sunroof out of their Element. So I don't really see a point to it at all. Do you even get bragging rights if you say you have one?
I think it's like counterintuitive.
Yeah, it just takes up space in your car. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 3 because there is a newfound purpose for it. So I've actually found a way to make that rear storage bag useful, and it's with the Honda Moto Compacto.
Hey.
So I'm gonna pick this thing up. I haven't tried it like this yet, but it might work. That's actually nice. You could just leave it like this.
I know. Nobody's gonna steal it.
They're gonna think it's a sunroof for a Honda Element. I guess you could leave it like that. And it's actually very secure. Like you would think when you hit the brakes it'd go forward, but it doesn't. So another way you can store this thing is have the bag opened up.
Element.
And then if you want to store it down, you can. The biggest problem with the Moto Compactos is they're white and they get really dirty. So if you're hauling it, if you're going camping and you got a ton of stuff in your car, it is nice to just take it out, you know, and if you don't want it to get dirty, you can still grab the handle and carry it around like this. And it's protected and it's in a original Honda bag. So, and it's definitely a better built bag than if you were to go to Walmart and buy a $15 bag this size.
Yeah.
This isn't gonna rip. It's very heavy duty. I actually bump it up to a 4 out of 10. Thank you for my opinion. I don't know.
It just keeps getting better with this. I actually might bump up my opinion on it. I do think it serves a purpose. If you got the Moto Compacto and an Element, like at an Element meet, pretty much everybody knows this accessory and everybody knows that it's useless. So if you're actually putting this thing to use, that would be a pretty cool flex in my opinion. And then also you can kind of carry it as a purse with your Moto Compacto, which is like insane. You want to try?
Sure.
Go for it.
It hurts my shoulder.
If you didn't have the metal on your shoulder.
I'm not gonna try again though.
And then for storage of this bag, pretty simple. Just fold it up in any arrangement that you like. And you can store it right in the back seat bungees. Just like that. If you don't have the EX bungee cords, you can just throw it in the side pocket here.
Then you need to reevaluate your life.
All right, guys, that completes the review. Thank you guys for coming in and watching. I greatly appreciate it. Box Boy out.